Foley wasn't playing, and did that affect your mindset at all?
We went in after a little shoot around out there on the court before the game, and then coach just had said that Foley wasn't going to be playing, and then I got to step up and take part of his role. And, I mean, the team contributed and helped a lot. And I think we had some players from the bench that stepped up and played great minutes for us.
Nate, there's a stretch there about halfway through the first where he hits a three, you hit a three, and then you go down and you draw a defensive charge. You feel like that was the turning point in the game for you guys to get your kick started?
Yeah, for sure. And then also turning on the rebounds. We was down on the boards there for a little bit, and then we ended up team rebounding, and then we went up on the boards, and I think that's when we made our little push. So it was really just a big team win.
Hey, your play just in general has gone up lately. Do you feel like the game is getting easier for you? Things are slowing down?
Yeah, for sure. Just the game is just slowing down, and I'm just getting more comfortable out there. So.
What do you attribute that to?
I mean, I think coach is helping me get some confidence on the court, and I think just a big key, and a lot of that is just confidence that I built up, spending time in the gym and stuff like that. So.
Keeshawn, did you say you were motivated to try to get that one?
Yeah, I was definitely motivated, but I'm motivated every game, and we took that game plan seriously, and we executed it, and we came up with a win.
How do you feel like you're meshing with this team right now? You feel like you've got a few games under your belt, you're really good in the rhythm with everyone?
Yeah, I mean, I love the role that I have for this team, coming off the bench and just bringing a different dynamic to the team. And the guys support me in that role. The coaches support me in that role, and I'm embracing it. So that's all that matters. And we got the win tonight, and we move on to the next one.
Nate, how much of the improved confidence is also just confidence in the foot and coming off the injury?
Yeah, I mean, my foot feels great now. I haven't had any problems with it at all, so my foot feels fine. And I think just being able to cut and move off of it the way that I was able to before has helped a lot too. So
tonight, it all feels like this was an overdue thing for you between both minutes and points and rebounds.
Yeah, for sure.
All these things.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't want to take nothing. I mean, our team just played crazy tonight. We knew what we had to do tonight, and we came out and did what we got to do, and we just got to keep building.
Nate, you went back after 3 fouls with, I think it was around 10 minutes left in the second half. How do you kind of avoid picking up a fourth or fifth there with it hard attacking?
I mean, just go out there, and coach told me I couldn't foul. I got to just contest shots to the best of my ability, even if I can't block them. Just my length is able to change shots around the rim, even if I can't get my hand on it and stuff like that. So he just told me to go out there, protect our paint, help our guards. So, I mean, we did a good job of that.
Do you feel like you might see more press going forward until you can break it?
I mean, looking at that film, other teams are probably going to be salivating over that, and they're going to want to press us. But I mean, I feel like we got good experienced guards, and we just got to get open and be strong with the ball, and we'll be all right.
Keeshawn, you talk in practice about executing the little things to stay consistent. Do you feel like you guys did that tonight?
We definitely did that. I mean, the rebounding edge that we had, and I feel like we guarded pretty well in the first half, and then the second half we kind of had little hiccups here and there, but we definitely did the little things, diving on loose balls. Making free throws was also, I think it's a little thing that we did at the end of the game, and we came up with the win with that.
I know the game in Boulder got away from you guys a little bit. This is really for both of you, so I'm sorry, Will. But the game in Boulder got away from you guys a little bit, but when you look at where this team is now versus earlier in the month, how much growth do you see? And the growth has kind of been a little up and down this year. How have you guys kind of ridden kind of those waves?
Well, I think in that Boulder game, we weren't full squad just yet. Jermaine it was his first game back. Nate as well, I think it was his first game back. I wasn't even playing yet. So the growth definitely came with the players that we've had back. And also the coaching staff has done a good job of putting confidence into us and putting us in positions to be successful. And we're kind of leaning towards that, and we're executing.
I mean, I think everybody on our team is starting to find their role and buying into their role. There's not a person on our team that hasn't really bought into their role and know if they get a couple minutes here and there, what they got to do when they go in. They know what they got to do at this point in the season. And I think our whole team is just bought into what we got to do. So, I mean, it's good for our team.
Keeshawn, from a big picture perspective, how do you guys don't look ahead? And your guys' margin for error right now is really thin. How do you stay in the moment manage that without looking ahead?
Well, speaking of looking ahead, I feel like that's what we did last trip, right, against Stanford, where we were looking ahead to Colorado and Utah and not taking care of Stanford. And this Saturday's game against Utah is going to be a big one. And if we just got to take care of that game and take it day by day, and that's what good teams do.
Saturday against Stanford was kind of like a learning moment for you.
It was definitely a learning moment for us to not take any games lightly and to not look forward to any other games that we have on our schedule, because every game is the biggest game of the year in that moment for us. So,
Sean, what was the key on defense tonight? You guys held Pac-12's second leading scorer, KJ Simpson, to only 8 points. What was the key going in tonight?
I mean, he's a tough check. I mean, he can do a lot of things out there for their team, but we bought in defensively to the game plan, and we corralled him, and we did a lot of good things. It was definitely a team effort from everybody, 1 through 15. So,
Nate, how do you put into perspective what you saw from Quincy tonight? I mean, you had the late notice that he was starting. He came out had a really good game. What did you see from him?
Yeah, that's just Q for real. Like, I love Q. He brings the energy. He doesn't care what his role is. He just want to win. Like, and I think that's for our whole team at this point. Like, our whole team is really bought into just wanting to win. Like, and Quincy has done a great job of that. He's one of our leaders on our team. He's been in college basketball probably one of the longest on our team, and he has that experience, and he uses his voice to help us and like overcome adversity and stuff like that. So Q had a great game tonight.
hey, take your time, bro. Take your time, bro.
I'm straight.
Nate, when do you feel like that clicked? Like this team's chemistry buying into their roles? When do you feel like that happened?
I honestly don't know when it exactly happened, but like over time, I've been able to like slowly feel the team chemistry and everybody starting to bond together. Just slowly over time, probably since I don't know when you think.
I mean, I would say like this week we had a really good week of practice. Like Monday, Tuesday were really good days. Wednesday was more of a lighter day, but this week it started with the week of practice that we had, and we kind of rode the momentum into today's game. So I would say that's probably when it like started.
In Colorado, your team got out rebounded, you got outscored in the paint. You're facing them again tonight, and then you find out Folly can't play.
Mhm.
What was it like to watch Nate and other guys step up and turn what was a negative into a positive for you guys?
Well, I think
Despite that?
Well, Nate was ready to play. Like I told him before we came here, like this is probably the best game I've ever seen him play, and he needs to keep doing the little things and rebound, deflections, all the little things that he did tonight. Past the what you had 13 rebounds, like those you keep doing the little things, we'll be fine. So I'm really proud of Nate.
Nate, when that technical was called, how do you kind of deal with that in the moment and not let it get to you as the game goes along?
I don't really know how to answer that question, but I mean, it happened. You just got to forget about it and bounce back from. I mean, it's something that I can't control. So you just got to bounce back from stuff that you can't control. And I mean, I don't really know how to answer that question for real. So.
What's the keys for you guys against Utah on Saturday?
Well, our coaching staff gave us a good little information. They said that Utah hasn't lost a league game when they win the rebounding edge, and all the games that they've lost, they lost the rebounding edge. So I think we have the answers to the test, and we just have to execute it.